This time I will show you the difference between old relays and the new one. In the old one you will find a lot more of copper and a lot more of silver comparing to the new ones. It basically can be said by the sizes of it. This is relays. It can hold up to 25 amperes, so it's quite strong one. And this is the same strong relays. But first difference, we have a lot of screws. Here, here, here. All over the screws is all over the place. This is actually only connectors for, I call them helpers connectors. Because with these connectors you can steer other things. Main connectors, it is here. It's always about 6 of it. Sorry, actually it's 3 or 4, but it's going for 2 ways. So in the old one we have 3 main connectors and 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 helper connectors. This work only for up to 24 volts or something like this. And here we have connectors to this to start and stop this relay. And here we have visible, almost visible copper. Our copper is under this one, under this tape. In the newer one, it's totally different. And it's also different with mounting. The old one we have to mount with some kind of screws or something. The new one is mounted on the special kind of list. I think I have a piece of here. It's called S-list. Look like this. You can just cut it for whatever size you need, and then you just click it. Or if you not click it, then you need to pull something. No, this one is just click like this, and it holds. Another things with the new one, we don't have any screws. As you can see, we just have to strip the piece of cable, end of the cable, and just push it through. So it saves a lot of time by this guy who have to connect all these things. There is also possibility to take it out again, so no worries. Oh, there's some covers, and same as here, we have some moving things over here, and over here. With this difference, in the old one it's quite bigger. Okay, so let's look further. Let's take apart the old one. Yeah, how they build it. Here, instead of screws, they use some kind of spring or something. So just have to pull it out, and all main steering of our relay is released. I was actually hoping on this will be some date of production or year at least, but there is nothing actually. So this is actually all copper what we get from relay. Here's our moving part. Here's the second one. It's just screwed. I will just take it out if I can. This one I think is late 70s or early 80s. This one's sitting hard. One it go out, at least half of it. Second one just get broken. Okay, so leave it there. Anyway, it's just simple metal, steel. So it's no work to fight with it. Let's open it and see how many silver sticks we get of it. Oh, just popped right off. Two springs run away. I just throw it out to the metal pile. Few screws. And there we have our silver sticks. Here's the small one from how I call this helper sticks. And here is the big one. This main sticks. Okay, let's take it out. So we got this main sticks, a little bit of brass, a few more springs, brass, 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 spring, spring, and here we have nice, quite thick layer of silver on the copper plate. So we got 3 of it. It's quite heavy. Plastic. Oh, our second piece of iron come out. That's good. Yeah, so in the casing of this, we have another set of the stick, because this what we already take out. It was moving stick contacts. Here is another ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On each side of it is quite same size like we just took out. No, maybe let's take out also the small one. Just swap out the springs and you just fall right off. No, one I missed. fall down on the floor. Same as most of it. But anyway, I collect what I see. The rest I will find out later. Some kind of distances and springs and many small parts. What is just simple iron, or maybe not. It doesn't. It's not magnetic, so it can be even stainless steel. Yeah, this one is a little bit smaller, but anyway, still has silver on it, so it's worth to keep. Let's try to take out the main contacts. Okay, I think I will use my machine for this. There is few screws. Just need to find out right head. Actually, the old one is the flat one, so actually on this time you barely see that kind of the screw, the flat screwdriver. In this one is present, but also they show how the stick work in these symbols in here. Can you see when it showed when it's open and when it's closed, if the relay is on or off. That's very helpful thing. And this one is actually not made with plastic, it's some kind of materials. It's can be, I don't exactly know how it's called, but can be easily cracked. But it's very strong. As you can see, I just try to pull one piece, so you can see how easy it gets cracked. Oh, by the way, one stick or contact fall down. Now the rest. In some kind of old relays, they actually use pure silver to make the contacts, and also actually all connector was another piece of metal. And here we have a piece of ceramic. I think was used like shielding for possible how it's called, possible, no, I forget. But anyway, it will help us help to keep our stick doesn't touch each other, or even some small, not spring, but small thunder would not run from one stick to another one. And here we have even bigger piece of silver. Yeah, it's quite bigger. This one has at least 1.5 millimeters. It is also set on the copper plate. Why I don't use my machine? Come out, screw. What's wrong with this? No, stupid screws don't want to come out. Need to use some helper, but it doesn't help so much. No, coming out. Yes. What else is in here? Another set of screws. Just lose it maybe first. What's this? This is simple iron. And this I have no idea what's this, so I just keep it for now. And we'll see later. It's non-magnetic, so this on the ceramic I just throw away. Okay, rest doesn't want to come out, so it will just go to the trash. Let's take out another set of this helper contacts. They just falling off. So all screws going to metal in iron. Yep, so we still have remained these main sticks, main contacts. You get to lose it first. And also the other side. This I didn't expect. another piece of ceramic and wood metal in iron. Yeah, everything fall out. So just empty casing. Just need to take out all the screws what left in the main sticks, main contacts. Okay, so that's actually what we get from the old relay. Some kind of metals, but we don't know what it is because it's not magnetic, but it's too heavy for aluminum. Another kind of some metals with silver sticks on it. There we go. And we have quite big connectors, stick or whatever. And few small ones. But it's still silver. For a proof, I will just take my testing kit and show you that is really silver. Getting red right away. Oh, let's try this one. Nothing happened. Getting red right away. And same in here. Getting red right away. So all these piece of metals look like it's only just brass. It's very yellow. Same as this one. It's also brass, but only here we have small pin of silver. The big one get nice and dark red, so it's silver on the copper piece. Also here we got silver, nice dark red color, and this is copper. Nice chunk of iron, quite heavy, and a little bit of copper. You can just sell it like a transformer, or we can play a little bit with this and just take away the copper of it. What it's not so hard to do on that kind of things. Yeah. So that's it for the old relay. Let's look at the new. There's Actually, it's not new, but much newer, like the other one what we just see about 20 years later. So as we see, there is no screws for connecting cables, also no screw for unsample it or something. There is some place where I can put my screwdriver and just pull something out. At least it looks like this. Yep, it's coming out, I think. There we go. We still cannot see no copper, no silver, nothing actually. What else we can do in this things? Yeah, it fell out. Few springs, just metal, simple iron. These springs has pulled these things up and down. Okay. This is just plastic casing. I can see we got some magnet in here. Plus a piece of iron. Another piece of iron. Another magnet. This one cannot be even pulled out because here is some not welded but some kind of heated, or I don't know, but it cannot be easily taken away to our parts. So that's our copper trapped in this piece of iron. Let's try to see our silver. What do we have over there and how to take it out? Oh, here's some. No, it's only for some kind of extra helper sticks or contacts, whatever you call it. Okay, but anyway, I think first we have to take this white cap of it somehow. Oh, something ran away. Another piece of plastic. Here we have our place where we put the cables. I just crack it open because I have no idea how to open it in other way. Probably it's some easy trick for this, but I have no idea what it is. So this plastic is so soft, even my screwdriver go right through it. piece of plastic. Okay, there we have our main contacts. Let's just take it out. One spring. Empty. So what do we got? Main contactors. It's actually also quite big. It was some French company what make this relay. And this is helper. It's much more smaller, as you can see. The main is quite thick. Doesn't look like used so much. So it's quite almost new. Okay, then let's try to take out the rest of it somehow. I just go like this. Empty tracing. So we have another one. Just another side of it. Here I found some nice pieces of copper, so I'm trying to take it away. No, almost gone. Empty tracing. Still a lot of piece of plastic connected to these things somehow. How did they build it? But as you can see here, we have the contactor from the new one. And here we have contactor from the old one. New one is on the brass. Old one is on the copper. It's actually quite same thickness of the silver plating, but in the old one it's nice and square. In the new one it's just round. I believe it's maybe half of this old one. But anyway, from the new one we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of main contactors. It's all seated on the brass, plus some kind of screws and extra metals, and another contactors, main one. This what was moving, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, only 6, or I lose something on in between. That was all from the new one. So basically, this is copper from the new one. This is copper from the old one. A bit bigger. Iron from the new one. Iron from the old one. Big difference. Little bit. Little bit copper from the new one. And this I have no idea. I think no, it's just simple iron. Contact from the new one on the brass, quite thick, almost the same like as the old, like in the old one. We got contacts from the old one on the copper instead of brass. Plus extra brass. So basically it's quite same amount of silver, little bit more in the old one, but the thickness is still the same because it's the same power running through it. So that's it. Thanks for watching.